Hi guys, I'm Nidhi. In the previous video, I've shown you all some easy stone art design ideas. You guys can click up here to check out that video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be doing a book review. So I recently read this book and I found it very nice and interesting, and that's why I'm going to be reviewing it over here. And the book's name is Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and this is how it looks. And the author is Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I think that's how we pronounce it. So I purchased this book from Amazon, and this book is a fiction, but it also has some heartwarming moments also. And it's based on the question, what would you change if you could travel in the back in time? The book is sort of simple and easy to understand, and it was a kind of new writing style for me, but I'll get into that later on. So first let us just get more into the book. So I'll get into the writing style later in the video, but first I'll describe the book to you. So this is based on a sort of cafe which is in Tokyo, and this cafe offers you a chance to travel in time. So this book is divided into 4 chapters, each dealing with a person who comes to the cafe. Each person is hoping to go back in time or travel in time to change something or to sort of to meet someone. So the 4 stories are about this one person who wants to meet a lover who left them. Then the second one is of this woman who wants to receive a letter from her husband who is suffering from Alzheimer's. The third one is of a girl who wants to meet her sister for one last time. And the fourth one is about a mother who wants to meet a daughter who she never got to meet. Of course, it's not very simple to travel in time, and it comes with risk of its own. But for traveling in time, this cafe has 5 rules. The first one of which is you have to sit in one particular seat only. This seems very easy, but the thing is it's not, because there's always this woman sitting there, and the only time she moves is when she has to go to the bathroom. But if you try to get her to move from there by force, she curses you, and that is quite horrible, as you can read in the book. Then the second rule is to not go outside the cafe. The third rule is that you get to meet only the person who has visited the cafe before. The fourth rule is that whatever you do when you travel time, it won't change the present. Whatever you do, it is not going to affect the past, the future or the present. The rule is that you must return to the present by drinking the coffee before it gets cold. And if you don't return back to the present before by drinking the coffee, then you get stuck over there only. You can read about that in the book itself. To make you guys understand a bit more, I'm just going to be reading what's written behind the book over here. It says, if you could go back, who would you want to meet? In a small back alley in Tokyo, there is a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, a chance to travel back in time. And before the coffee gets cold, we meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time traveling offer in order to confront the lover who left them, receive a letter from their husband whose memory has begun to fade, see their sister one last time, and meet a daughter they never got a chance to know. But their journey into the past does not come without risk. Customers must sit in a particular seat, they cannot leave the cafe, and finally, they must return to the present before the coffee gets cold. Toshikazu Kawaguchi's beautiful moving story explores the age-old question, what would you change if you could travel back in time? So that's what's written at the back of the book. As the name suggests, before the coffee gets cold, that is one of the rules, as I had explained. So as I mentioned before in the video, I'm going to be telling you about the writing style now. The writing style is kind of very simple and easy to understand. It is in simple words, and as you read it, it's pretty simple to understand, and it's like a screenplay sort of script. And even if you are not much into books, it's quite easy to read. It is a very small book, so even if you are just a beginner reader, you guys can read this book. I recommend this book for people who like fiction like me, and even for people who read books about time travel and stuff like that, because this does have time travel in it. The writing of this story or the book is that it wasn't very much on the descriptive side, and it just described how the cafe doctor, what the characters were wearing, and there were few descriptions about the character, but mostly it was just the story, and I really like that because I could wholly put my attention to the story itself. But another thing that I also liked of this was that as you read, you get to know more about the characters, as well as you get to see the characters develop. Now I'll go tell you all how I felt about the book. So I personally really like this book, and I think I'm going to be reading this book again in the foreseeable future. And I read many books, but this one was quite a nice book which I really like. This has fiction, that is time travel part, but it also has this sort of heartwarming moments in each of the 4 chapters, and it also gives a sort of positive note, even though some of the stories are a bit sad, but it sort of ends in this hopeful or a positive sort of note, which I really like. There's also the time traveling element which I enjoyed reading about, and I also liked seeing how the characters developed and how their stories were shown to us in the book. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I hope that you guys like my review for this book and that you guys will read this book after watching my review. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. And you can comment down below more video ideas you guys want me to try out. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.